Position of 64 on the world ranking
Right the way
list.
up.
Right,
Well.
coming up next, the final of the under 63 kilo category. Dali LILUASHVILI of Georgia goes up against QazaqStan Enkhriilen of Mongolia. That's who we were talking about.
That's it.
QazaqStan. It'll be LILUASHVILI in the white judogi, QazaqStan in blue. Kriza, Van Lishout and Bold were defeated by LILUASHVILI. Slikhanova, Kropska and Silva were defeated by QazaqStan on her route to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Heather Leuntjens of Belgium.
And now, let's welcome the judoka, the
Neil.
finalists. In white judo
Well, you know, if you'd have had a look at this under 63s when we started the day, you wouldn't have put them, you know, the final one or two of them maybe, but Bauer to come out with a performance like that. Of course, Rafaela Silva and Van Lishout having to fight it out for a bronze medal. Wow, what an event this has been for 63 kilograms.
Well, you had the 2, 3 and 4 in the world.
Yeah, I know. Almost all the top in the world were there.
There were some good ones in there.
There were.
2, 3,
And one
4,
injured.
6, 7. You know, you had a lot of the top 10 here. I like to give a star for everyone who's in the top 10. So this would have been a 5-star event.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the 5-star weight category.
Yeah, there were loads. And straight away there, LILUASHVILI into the attack. Well, I mean, with QazaqStan and Bold, you know, you've got to say, well, for the World Championships, I mean, you know, especially they're so close, 6 and 4 in the world rankings. It's not a lot.
They'll send both, won't they?
I would have thought so. Yeah, I would have thought so. One of the ones they'll double up on.
I can't imagine they've
never
got
tell, though,
that
can you?
many
No.
weight categories where they've got 2 in the top 10.
Yeah. In the top 5. Yeah, top 10. Trying to go off the sleeves there, QazaqStan. I think she's been good today. LILUASHVILI has been excellent.
Также на захватах собрано, молодец, здорово. Да, забирай, спид вниз.
Well, she's been scoring with that, LILUASHVILI. Latching onto that front leg.
Just going to ask the coaches to tone it down a little bit. And QazaqStan and LILUASHVILI pick up penalties just for avoiding to take a grip.
That sticky foot Ashley wasn't there. Oh, almost resisted to it, didn't she? QazaqStan. This is the Yuko that scored. Oh, she came off the other side. Didn't see the landing there.
Двигаться. Держи захват, молодец. Дали, сама.
A little bit of blood, I think. 27 years of age, LILUASHVILI. So we see it from a different angle here.
Lucky to get that.
I think so. Yeah.
She wants to take her over to the left. He goes off to the
Yeah,
right.
it just slips off to the right.
May have been thinking about bringing her opponent down onto that side. It didn't work out for her, though, so gave up the score.
She got second place in Dushanbe and Antalya, but that was back in 2024. And I'm talking about LILUASHVILI here, and well, she'll be she's definitely improved on that, hasn't she? Can she win a major Grand Slam title? Look at that. That's a nice shot there by the roving camera.
Is that our crane operator?
Yeah, it's the crane operator. It's a great shot, isn't it? What a
He's a top man, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you really feel that you're in there with them, you know, you can see it.
Dali.
Still plenty of time. It's not finished yet. What a great squad, the Mongolian squad. There's so many contesting for medals last week, and just wrapped up the arm. Just about released that on the right time. Trying to pull the arm in here. HAGVATOGOO really piling the pressure on. That's going to be a Shido. That's a second Shido with over a minute to go. Looks assured as you landed on her front there. Still blood. And they won't forget the Shido either.
I think it's the tissue.
It's the nose tissue that
came out, yeah.
Well, that's another interesting thing, isn't it? The same blood, same
Injury.
stem of blood, they will stop it again, and then it's up to the doctor. The doctor can allow it to continue after 2 times. He can. So you can see there, no landing, no side landing. But there's still a Shido to come for LILUASHVILI, who definitely dropped.
Some of the Mongolian team watching on, and on the extreme left of the picture, a former Mongolian athlete now competing for the United Arab Emirates, Kolodoy Bishrelt. We used to give her the, I don't know, not honour, but we used to swap the names around.
There's going to be real pressure here. LILUASHVILI has got 1 Shido up. She's going to get a second one here now, I think, because she definitely dropped. There we go. So now this is going to pile the pressure on, because watch out for HAGVATOGOO.
There's a couple of times that she's
telling you,
pushed the head down.
Yeah. That is really uncomfortable, guaranteed. And she will have to stay in the centre, make sure she doesn't make a mistake, and definitely make sure that she doesn't drop, otherwise she'll lose this. And she'll have to try and attack as well at the same time. That's the best way, is just try and stick the attack in, make sure it's strong, don't drop. Thinking of it from a coach's perspective, and he must be shouting out to her. And she's having her sleeve dominated and the kumikata dominated.
Well, if he is shouting out a few things, the one word I haven't heard him shout out yet is attack.
Look at that. They're all baying for the third Shido.
And unfortunately, she's going to get it.
I think so.
Yeah, for her.
And it
just
was
hasn't
always
attacked.
the danger. Oh, look at this. It's carrying on. And look, she's running. She's ran. She ran for it there. And she's run for it again. Yeah. And now she'll get it.
There's no saving.
Now she'll get it.
There's no saving her here.
No, there is no saving her. She ran for it, and she's going to get it. She's going to get the third Shido. Oh, no, she's got to get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the thing is, right, and this is what we were discussing, wasn't it? You cannot run. And it's a lesson that had to be given, and absolutely there, the tactics were right from HAGVATOGOO. That Shido that she gave away was crucial.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it wasn't the, and as I've said many times before, it's not the Shido that you get at the end.
No,
because
either the one before or the first one.
Those two put you in a position where you are on a knife edge, and almost anything that she did, she was going to get the Shido for, and they gave her the benefit of the doubt once.
They did, and then
but they couldn't do twice.
And then she ran for the last 10 seconds. She just ran for it. And if you back out like that, I think that's a good message to all the coaches, to all the fighters. You cannot run. You have to stand your ground.
Enkhriilen, Kazakhstan.
What's the old saying? You can run, but you cannot hide.